Alright then, let's get into probably the last part of Resident Evil 1 here. Everything should be okay, so let's continue into this hellscape. Last time an immortal noodle had tossed himself off a cliff. 'Cause reasons. Hey Barry. Really wish you could just, walk alongside with your terrifying Barry gun. That's a big metal door. It is locked and will not budge. Okay, that's where I am. Pool of water. Nothing sitting around out here. Okay, that's where the wolf emblem goes. I actually had that with me. I was kind of banking on it. And then I'm guessing the other similar statue is where the other one goes? Okay, so that's interesting. I could get all the way to here and still not have fought the snake in the library. Is this how everyone has to get to the... wherever the hell it is I'm going? Ugh, where did it open? There it is. Another elevator. Let us go. Will not open unless in a first-class emergency. That sounds important. New box. Alright. Sure. I'm trying to pick up the ink ribbon. There it is. You keep giving me the means to save, I'm gonna keep saving. I have no confidence. Lab entrance. Alright. Now I know where I am. I can't imagine the lab is going to be friendly. Well, this is the lab. I imagine I'm in the end game, so 19 and 24 should be more than enough bullet. It's time to be a man by hiding behind my largest guns. In standard man fashion. Kerosene. The ability to burn bodies. You know, that might actually be important. And it's right here. I have the ability to do so, so sure, why not? Come here. Oops. They lunge quick. I still haven't learned to time it. Oh, come on. That's 2 knives gone. You're not dead. Get up. It is dead. Okay, this time don't fuck up the timing. We don't have infinite knives. Much better. Another Mo disc. Now I have 2. Some kind of acid. Alright, well the disc survived the acid, which I can't say the same for any of mine that happen to have encountered it. I'm just gonna eat this. Have herbs out the wazoo. It's time to get fat. It's also probably not time to carry around a bunch of Mo discs that I don't know what to do. But when else am I gonna use them? And if I find whatever these things go into, I don't think I want to backtrack and grab the thing, do I? I'm committing all the sins. But you should probably burn to death. So let me go fix that real quick. I mean, they added it as a mechanic. I know that they come back up if I don't smack them in the head. So. You know what? I am no stranger to backtracking. I'll just grab things as I know I need them. Alright, now Mr. Zombo, if you're trying to play possum, now's the time to stop. Just trying to walk back calmly is not fast enough. I burned him in a puddle of water. Hope it takes. Anything else in here? Nope. I have 2 Mo discs. Multiple of the same item though. It wasn't even like said anything different about it. Maybe they just have like different code on them somewhere if I examine them. There's one behind me. That one was successful. You just fell. Get up or burn. It's time to be aggressive for once in this game. Large and small containers. Tiny eggs cling to the sides of the containers. Ew. Oh? The one time I don't have the handgun. I'll carry you around for now. Because I feel like I have to. And honestly, I'm kind of being terribly violent and just clearing things out at the moment. Because it's the end game and I brought the big guns. I made everything difficult leading up to this point. Now it's supposed to be easy, right? Hello. Magnum rounds. To the collection. Now I have 30. Partial corpse on the operating table. VACT researcher's note. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VX. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since its tragic and barbaric accident, we decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. Oh, that's what those things are. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination's definitely not an option. Finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Yeah, I found him. Shot him more times than I would have liked. I have to try, right? Damn. Let me out. Informational management server seems broken. Something else lying around somewhere in here. Hello there. Bunch of you guys just hanging out. Yes. Row of LCDs used to display something. I guess I'll find the code for that computer. There's something else in here. But what? Something over there? Nope. Over here? Alright, I don't know what it is. The computer maybe? But that's really not an item per se. Weird. Well, I very quickly ran out of inventory space. Trying to carry around lighter fluid. And a lighter. So that's a problem that I just can't do. Put these things back in the box. I shouldn't need it, right? And if they do come back as crimson-headed meanies, then I should just be able to shoot them again. And that time they'll stay dead forever. I realize that's a confident approach, but baby mode. And I don't think that I can just carry around the body burning canteen without the, you know, lighter. That doesn't make any sense. Add you to the collection. God. There's just so much handgun ammo. Grab one of those. Maybe I can find a place to use it. Now working under the assumption that things don't just spawn, which is a nice assumption, if I may be allowed to have it, then I should be relatively clear, at least from those 4. Because one of them got blown the fuck up, the other one got burned. There's only this door, so let's go. First aid kit. And 2 locked doors. It's a locked. Get the levers on the side to work, it should open. Levers for releasing the door. Now if you can just release the locks on the levers. I guess something throughout the lab will do that? It's locked. Anybody in here? No, just stark whiteness. Research as a letter. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The result of my test came out today, as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I'd give anything not to have become one of them. As far as I know, you're not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now, the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room, and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything's still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in a small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You'll need another password to release the lock at the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an X-ray picture. Rowan, that's a word. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There's just one more thing, and it's my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. Okay, so John, Ada. John, Ada. Thank you, Jill. X-ray is posted on the wall. Here's a name. Alex Beckshot. X-ray photograph. Ed Fisher. A, B, and E, F. G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. So you would go last. Next to Ed. And you would probably go second. Clark David. Okay. Button. Whoa. Part of it's glowing red. I see. So then we have the colon, the esophagus. No. The liver and the lungs. C-E-L-L, cell. Okay, cell. I guess that's the password for the other thing I'm gonna need. So John, Ada, and cell. Gotcha. Anything else in here? Nope. That's all I need. Turn off the scary light. And what's in the box though? As I already have a yummy pile of green because I'm a terrible human being. What's in you? 2 green. I see. Alright. Back to the computer room then. I am kind of going on faith that these things that I have shot to death will remain dead. Mainly because I disposed of the bodies. Monitor used to display images from an electron microscope. Part of a corpse. Blah. Okay, fine. Get back to the directional pad. Why is this an alphabetical order keyboard? This is so much more confusing than a standard one. Eita. Type password. Now if I'm right, colon esophagus liver lungs. Hey, it worked out. Okay, now that big building down there should be unlocked. Basement 3. Okay, those places should be unlocked now. I think that that room is next to where I currently am. Should be all I need from the computer. Still anything in here? There is. Where's the shiny? I am missing a shiny. Variety of chemicals. Frozen cadavers and body bags. I saw a battery in here earlier, but I picked that up. Okay, well. Hopefully it's not important, because I just don't see it. There are magnum rounds. I grab those. Weird door handle. Okay, that room to my left, to my right. Never trust anything. I really need to eat some of the herb. Hello? I don't really want to grab those things, they'd be in the way. Oh, there's something in there. Can I sneak up behind him? That worked out. Security system passcode transmission device. If you had a MODISC, you transmit the passcode to the system. Oh, I have a MODISC. Ah, I see. So there are only 3 MODISC, and I have 2 MODISC, but I don't think that it's going to let me use the other MODISC in this MODISC reader. Facts. Sanitation Division, Attention Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the content of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. I'm sorry. After reading the content of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. They did not. We expect significant increase in the damage done by recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First, more than half the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It's also reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third, there's a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Hey, I know you got a bunch of zombies running around in your secret program or compound, but like, kill the cops. You'll be fine. Something behind the door. Open it? Sure. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Okay. It looks like a refueling device. I don't really have anything to put fuel in, though. It's a clear liquid. You're probably better off not touching it. Fine. What are you? Slide filter. Okay. There's something on you somewhere. Red colored slides inside. Nothing on it. Okay. So I guess that there's a slide projector somewhere. Ink ribbon and grenades. Here, I'll take the grenades because they're grenades. And I'll grab another Mo disc whenever I go drop these off. And then it might actually behoove me to go ahead and just grab the grenade launcher again because I have way more grenades than I do shells. Ah. Yeah, I guess I should probably use like my 30 incendiary rounds, shouldn't I? And if I don't use them here, when am I gonna use them? And I already have an ink ribbon in my inventory. I don't need you right now. You stay there. Yeah, I have a million. I need to use them. So you know what? Let's just skip shotgun entirely. We're going grenade launcher and magnum. There is no time for chill. Do I want to grab flame or acid? I'll grab acid. I have more. Why not? I didn't actually pick up the ink ribbon. So that room will always be red. Oh well. Safety save before I figure out where these slide projector things go. Come on. Thank you. Put you back in here. Underneath my knives. Hope nothing poisons me in here. Same thing with like any elixirs and strong healing items or combat items. No, I want to save them till the end. I'm gonna make do with my pistol the entire time. Nothing's gonna stop me. Eventually though, you do realize that you're running out of game. And you have all these fun things. Have to use them then, right? Alright, where am I going? Back upstairs, actually. Oops. Too busy basking in my 30 grenade rounds. It's you who's unlocked. Is there anybody in here? I'm warning you against any funny business. They're shotgun shells. Security protocols. Level 1, heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to the heliport entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator stops during emergencies. Okay, so whenever I'm going to leave, the heliport is going to be open during emergencies, and the elevator that I came in on will be locked. Gotcha. Visual data room for use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared of Keith Arving, room manager. Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith S.A. Wesker. Okay. Must be present if viral use is authorized. Triple locked door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Regarding the process of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus. I don't get to hear it, but they live in level 4. Tyrant lives in level 4. Gulp. Video stored on the shelves. Security camera recordings. Map of the laboratory. Yes. Okay, so that's that. That's where it came from. B3 looks unfriendly. All that nonsense there after that one red door. And apparently there's a stairway over there. Okay. But that's behind the Modisk door. Oops. Why did I do that? I saw a shiny and I wanted it. Door. Another Modisk. I suppose I really should try to be carrying one around at all times. That's a fade. You're just a full heal because I don't think I've ever actually tried examining a first aid spray. Does it have like a spritzing animation? Nope. Go ahead and eat this. Just for snacks. Fill's been set into place. View it? Sure. Umbrella. BOW official report. Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development staff. That okay. Howdy again, Wesker. 834170623. That's a lot of numbers. Now everything's red. Eight 462. Okay. Passcode entry terminal. Now what did I just unleash? Another room. Anybody inside? Image editing equipment. You can use it to view all types of films and videos. Yep. And I guess we just don't have an active internet connection at this point in time, so we can't just, you know, send all the information to people from the imaging room. Because if you show them lab results and something that looks like a hunter, I think that they'll go, ooh, that's a thing. Nothing useless really that I'm carrying around. back down here. That's the Mo door. It's gonna be locked. There's a thing in the center and that other hallway over there. Immediate right? Nope. It's on the other end of the world. Gotcha. Do you happen to unlock? It does. Alright, what's in here? Something funky. I don't like this amount of funk. Okay. Little grate. Something somewhere and I don't like it. There's shotgun shells over there. I don't really need them, but I could have them. There's something in here. What the hell? Damn. The fuck is that thing? Now we got fly creatures? I hate insects. Ay, ay, ay. Anyone else? I still have 2 grenades loaded. Precision instrument using surgery. Precision instrument using surgery. Yeah, well, at least these guys make a lot of noise and tell me about their existence. Rusted shut and will not budge. Operating table's covered in blood. Doesn't look like it came from surgery, though. Alright. Okay, well, this is a fucking fuck room with things that go fuck. And they just hopped out of the fucking vent, didn't they? Nice. 2 grenades. And then we swap. Full of various antitoxins. I'm not poisoned, am I? Because they did touch me. Nope. I need to sneeze. This is terrible. Never mind, it's not happening. Ah, it might happen. Security system device. I've got jump scaring fly creatures and now I have to sneeze. This is the worst. Transmitting the passcode seems to have unlocked something. And then I never found another disc. So I'm assuming that I'll find it somewhere down here. So then that way I can have the 3rd one right as I need it. Right? Makes sense to me. Is that the entire point of this room? Get me attacked by fly creatures? And then... confused? Really? No, there's something else in here. But what? The shotgun shells. I've already said I don't need it. Screw it. Go ahead, pick them up. Get on the counter, Jill. Thank you. Get off the counter, Jill. Anything to make the room not red? Okay. I can't help but notice that fly creature thing was not on the list of creature names. So right as I manage to confirm some, I lose others. Alright, so those things are activated now. Just like the hunters before, I'm guessing. So they can just appear. I have a magnum. Yeah, well. Just run around like a maniac with a goddamn grenade launcher for a little bit. That sounds fun. Fucking zippity zap electronics. I use my ears. Big elevator. It is not working. Looks like I have to operate the switch on the right hand side. It appears to be a control panel for the elevator. Press the switch. It doesn't seem to be getting any power. Alright, that was useless. That's probably how I get to level 4 though. And now there's things dripping from the ceiling and stuff that can jump from the ceiling, so now I'm getting fucking Xenomorph vibes. And I feel bad. Because Xenomorph is my goddamn kryptonite. I hate that fucking thing. You wanna come over here? I heard you. Do we have a fucking target on him? Not at the moment. They're just dropping somewhere off screen. This is fucked. I hate it. There he is, up top. One grenade. Why do you dissolve? You. Fuck. 2 grenade. App. Load. Plonk. Ha. Any more? I don't hear you. I don't trust you. Why am I still carrying around shotgun shells? I am an idiot. That is why. Fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Okay, so that's where that one thing is. Refueling device for the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. There's an empty capsule, though. Take the fuel supply capsule? Sure! So now I know I need to get fuel from that one room and then, I guess, put it back over here. Take up. But if that doesn't like being jostled or shaken, I probably don't want it to try to carry it around with, you know, Jeff Goldblum acting like an asshole. Like you. Dick. Another Modisc reader. But I don't know where the third disc is. Or technically the first disc. I guess, maybe. Ay. You fucks. Grenade launcher. Oh, there's more. Oh shit. Ow. Get off my butt. That was embarrassing. I just couldn't hit it. Found a battery pack though in case any of them want to give me a hug. You know I can stun them. Because that's possible. Alright, where you at? I'm gonna go this way. Howdy. I was looking behind me. At that vent over there. But then you dropped in front of me. The thing about this game, you do feel like you can combat things if they try to attack you. And I do appreciate that. Okay. Nothing else in here to pick up. What is this? Self-destruct mechanism. It's huge. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up? Yes. System won't initialize. It appears to need some kind of fuel. Okay. Hopefully everything's dead now. And I can go and get my bottle of death without, you know, killing me. I wonder where that third disc is, though. Do I just have it in the box? Did I use a new disc? I'll check the box. That sounds like something I would do. Have to go back there anyway, right? That's the rusted shut door. There's this room. Oh. This is pleasant. More grenades. More shotgun. I think that there were also shotgun shells that I needed to pick up in the projector room. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and double back and grab those since I have shotgun shells right now. Chairs and supplies are scattered about. The claws are covered with scratch marks. Or claw marks, specifically. Let's see here. That's over there. So straight. And then around the corner to the right, up the stairs. Gotcha. Wait, I didn't check the box. I'm an idiot. If the modisc is in there, then I don't need to double check other rooms. Got it. Bags. Treasures within. Modisc. Hey! Cool. Okay. Kind of full inventory, but one of them's a heal. The rest of them are my anti-flyman protocol. Yeah, I got sent down to caution, actually. I didn't even notice. So I should use the heal in my inventory, pick up the one on the table, get back out there. Head to that room with the nerd zombie that I shot in the face. From there, I gotta take this bottle of explosive material. You know what? It told me it's very volatile a number of times. I'm gonna safety save. Because I feel like it might be able to explode. And if that happens, I die. Umbrella really likes their typewriters. 40 saves. And I think I still have like, what, 20 some odd? More now. Yeah, I still have like 30 ink ribbons left. Why do they limit your saves if they're gonna give you... Well, I guess on harder difficulties you only get like 2 or something, right? And you have to decide which half of the game you want to have to redo. For whenever you inevitably get accidentally grabbed by some random zombo jerk. Blah 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 blah. What was I gonna grab? Healing item. Let's go ahead and grab a Jesus. That way, blah blah blah. This door's broken. Need to head down here, watch out for Jeffs. Because any shadow could be a Jeff now. And that would be a problem. Wait, where was it? It's this one, right? Don't you worry, strange door. I'll put in your third code and unleash whatever it is you're hiding behind you. Insects. You're not suddenly alive, are you? No. I shot you very dead. Flunk. Fuel supply capsule. Main ingredient of the fuel appears to be nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Huh. I have never been so glad that now is the time I decided, fuck it, I'm going to clear out the entire world. Because not being able to get hit is one thing, not being able to run is quite another. And with those fly creatures, if I wasn't running, they would just sit there and punch me to death, wouldn't they? Because they're fast. Okay, it's down that direction. Well, we have a slow walk with a grenade launcher. This is neat. It's not exactly thrilling because, you know, I'm waging war now. But... hey, what's to be done? I could save in this room. Wouldn't have to walk so far in case I go boom. Why would I go boom? Things shouldn't respawn in the room next to me. But they might. Okay, fine, you win. So if I'm gonna save the game, I can just sit here and jog around in a circle and purposely make myself blow the fuck up. Because I want to see it. Use the ink ribbon. Now I'm really not allowed to jog along at my Resident Evil running speed. After you get done transferring, of course. They seem fine, actually. Nope. That's what I get for talking. Okay, so you're still allowed to, like, emergency quick step, I guess. Do not run with the explosive compound in my inventory. Fine. I have learned. My folly has been revealed. Is that a switch I can press? Put you back in there. Got a mode disc for whenever I pass it. Grenades for just in case purposes. 30 magnum rounds because magnum. And then we got fuel supply caps, so I need to go blow places. I got the mode discs. You know what? It's time for magnum. Grenade is nice, but magnum. I have 30 rounds. There's no way I'm gonna get to use them all. So from this point onward, everything is good to just fucking brutalize. I'll slowly meander my way through. La-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da. Put you back where you belong. Huh? Fuel supplying device to the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. It's been supplied. What nightmare did I unleash? I don't like the silence. There's something somewhere, I can sense it. Because otherwise that's too easy. Mo disc. Two green lights. Yay. And if I set this up over here, do the thing. It shouldn't. It might. I don't know. That is the lab self-destruct mechanism. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up? Yes. Ah. Main elevator is getting plenty of power. Something somewhere. No. Is there not? Where's the terrible thing? Okay, well the elevator's active now. That's over there to my right after these areas. I'm just waiting for something. I'm on edge. Got a fucking magnum in my hands. Otherwise known as the, oh, you're the end boss, I'm going to kill you in a shot gun. Dad. Don't want to be in here, don't want to be in here. And now's when you hit me with something. Still no. Maybe I'm just paranoid. It's not like you did exactly that a number of times already, game. Now it's time for us to go back to the manor. Have a happy day. Here's the lizard man. Because... Let's save now that we don't have our explosive thing and that we filled out all the modiscs. Or 3 of them anyway. Let's go see what's behind that now green door. And then we'll head to the elevator. Let's Straight away, around the corner. Okay. You know, the lab hasn't... What am I saying? If I complete that sentence, I am... You know what? I've already started. I've already invoked a curse. The lab hasn't been that bad. Pull with the levers, Jill. I have to do it each... Why do I have to do each one? You know what? This is actually a door that I really didn't want people opening. Magnum? Stairway into darkness. Really dank in here. They seem to have a water problem. It might have something to do with the fact that they, you know, have this entire thing constructed underneath a pond.
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive.
Yeah.
Jill, there's something big going down.
No, really?
I don't think we're part of the equation.
Huh.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
It's locked. Okay. I guess there's a key somewhere. On top of the modiscs. Oh, so this is a lot of effort for a standard humanoid prison cell. But if that's all that's down there, some nerd who got himself got, then... Back to the typewriter item box, save the game, go down there again. Go down the elevator, look for a key. That means I need to have X amount of free space on my inventory. Obviously the ink ribbon doesn't get to stay there, I'll keep the Jesus drug. I probably, since I have 30 Magnum rounds, and I just found Chris, I shouldn't need the grenade launcher. I'll leave that back home. Utilize the Barry method of just shooting everything in the face of a big caliber gun. And that might be game. We really don't have much left, do we? Till I say that. I don't really know, but I feel like, yeah, since this is the lab and it's pretty much all been cleared out except for the very bottom, which should just be a boss fight, right? And then we activate the self-destruct sequence and run to the rooftop. Might just be a short stream today. That or I'll do some futzing around and something afterwards. But probably no, like, getting onto a new project. Do I need anything? I have ammo, gun. All these puzzle items are for stuff that I either already did or just haven't been able to figure out. I'll err on the side of caution and I'll grab another heal. There. man.
Jill,
Barry.
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Barry, I keep asking you to come along with me. I've wanted to play this thing as a co-op this entire time. Being the best of friends. But you just kept doing things on your own. Look, now we have matching guns. Well, that's a lot of shotgun ammo just lying there. I don't need it. Barry, I can't see. You know what? You've got my back. I don't need to see. I hope I don't trigger the self-destruct before finding a key for Chris's door. That would be unfortunate.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Barry,
Well, what do you know?
stop
Oh,
that.
don't blame Barry for everything.
You're my friend.
I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry
Barry
too
wouldn't
much,
shoot me.
dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory.
Okay.
Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
I don't think we should be doing this. I wonder who the tyrant was.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
Well, that can't be good. Hey Barry, how much faith do you have in your gun? Oh boy. Meanwhile, mine gets to prove itself.
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
Put some pants on.
What? Premature.
He's just slapped him. Barry, why'd you get close to him? You have a gun. Oh no.
Barry! You viral cultured freak!
I'm going to shoot you. Ow. I deserve that. Yeep.
Barry!
Barry?
you're okay.
Jill, sorry.
Get up. I don't think it's dead. Come
I
on.
was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, no, you're playing possum. And I didn't bring my kerosene. Then again, a flaming tyrant probably wouldn't be any better. It would somehow be worse. For me. There's nothing to pick up in this lab. There's just space to run around and try not to get hit by the tyrant as it chases you around. Emergency electronic lock. Release it. Okay. I can reactivate it. That should be Chris's door. Let's reload. Magnum. Genius compile experimental data. That thing still took 4 shots to down at an actual difficulty level. I don't have a chance. Am I missing something? Alright. Well. Used to monitor the status of the creatures inside the capsule. That's one of the creepiest things you've ever seen. Well, I don't see anywhere to interface of anything to activate the self-destruct protocol. Then again, Wesker said he was going to do that anyway, so maybe it's already activated, but then I can't get up the elevator. We'll figure it out. Let's leave. Chris's door should be unlocked. I think. What? Who did this?
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Do please. Though again, for what it counts, I'm also a fan of self-destructing this entire place. Information really doesn't get done very well in that case, but zombie spiders. Fuck that. Okay, we need to grab Chris. He is that way. Oh no, my lack of navigational ability. Straight across down. I mean, I know I unlocked Chris's door, but for some reason, I don't think he's smart enough to try to unlock it, or try to open. Hi there! Open it himself. Go away! Beep 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 beep. I seem to have pissed off the spider people. It is nothing new, but it is not something of which I wanted to do. They're not even spider people, they're fly people, they're Jeffs. They're all Jeffs. Mr. Goldblum, why? You know, I don't see a timer on my screen. And that makes me more worried than if I did. Chris, you idiot. Open the fucking door. You're just gonna sit there? Come on!
Sorry about the wait.
So everything's taken care of?
No.
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
You probably don't have a gun, do you? I'm going to have to defend you, aren't I? I have a magnum. Oh, you do have a gun. Look at you! You are a playable character after all. Wait, did they lock you in that room with your knife and gun? Wesker just didn't give a shit, did he?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, you're gonna run off and I don't have to defend you? Great. That also means nobody's there to take any hits from me. That's fine. Why would they want to defend me? Away with you. Square, forward. More fly people are sure to come. I don't hear them, but I can sense them. I can't really sense them. I can sense them. They're downstairs. There's a destruct button going off. It's kind of got me saying a bunch of things because, you know, I don't have a timer. It occurs to me there may not actually be a timer. This may just be there to freak you out. Huh. But the game is also quick. It isn't afraid of blowing, but you do not get to rush me. Oh, these healing items. I already have 2. 26 rounds. Fuck everything else.
I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
You really gonna nut jump scare me along this corridor? The elevator still doesn't work. Better get the power back. Elevator's receiving power. The fuse is missing. What? I haven't found any fuses. What's this on the ground? Why is this on the ground? Who put that there?
To detonation.
Oh. Got plenty of.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We
Okay.
can make it. Jill, ladies first.
You.
Would you let me have my moments too?
No.
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
I swear to God, Chris, if you get Barry killed, I will mark you MIA. So that's 20 seconds per elevator ride. They need to go get that back down there. What's this? Signal rockets. Yes. Is there a rocket launcher up here somewhere? Is that a thing I can use, maybe? Oh, now I feel like an idiot. Why not just give me a flare gun? Barry.
Jill!
You made it.
Alright. So, you guys are holding that off, right? You got this? You're having your moments? Is that your moment, Chris? Barry, dodge. Oh, fuck! Didn't expect a football tackle. That really hurt. Run. Okay, you don't fuck around. Oh, and I saved so long ago because I thought I was on a time limit. Oh, no. Okay, Tyrant hits me twice, I die. And he runs and has decent tracking. He also didn't die in 2 shots. Well, if I'm in no real time constraint, then I can go do exactly what I did before and just grab Chris at the end there. Welp. Gonna go do the exact same thing I did before, except this time slightly better, I guess. It also seems that I may want to actually grab something else, but I don't want to. See, that's the big duality of this game. I went from having basically no chance of something murking me to just getting punched to death very, very easily and quickly.
Jill,
Hi, Barry.
you could have at least...
Guess I really wasn't worried about additional tyrant with Magnum there. Little did I know he's super fast. Oh well. Only one way to learn sometimes. Go ahead and pick these up. Maybe that's why it killed me. I knew I left some items down there on purpose. And it just couldn't deal with that. Yeah. There's a tyrant. It's spooky. And naked.
Barry!
Get up. Reload. I can ignore the Jeffs that come at me from the ceiling. I know that for sure. There's a save room right there with a box immediately before the boss fight. I'm not actually on a timer until it says that I have a timer. So let's get back where I was. I wouldn't have put a secret timer outside of the realm of possibility. That seems exactly like the kind of thing that this game would do. For once, me being overly cautious led to me failing. Weird. Have a good day, Barry. Be safe. Let's get past the Jeffs. Free the idiot who does nothing. Scree. Really glad I murked those zombies up there. Otherwise, I'd be getting grabbed and attacked by Jeff. Hey, idiot. Tried the door. There's big red warning lights and automated messages playing and you don't even try the door. Barry can warp around the entire manor without anyone noticing, getting past puzzles that I have yet to unlock. I'm assuming he tries a window. But... come on here, Chris. We're evacuating, computer voice. Trust me. I'm leaving.
Come on, let's go.
Surely it can't be more than 26 rounds into that damn thing. And I don't even think I really want to grab the grenade launcher, because... why? The damage output on the Magnum is... redonkulous. There's a reason you only pick up, like... What did I have? Like maybe 36? 6 ammo things for it in the entire game on the easiest difficulty? It's the God Gun. Oh well, this gives me a few extra seconds. You know, those I wasted not knowing how to deal with the signal rockets. Why did I skip the encryption? Safety save, because apparently the tyrant played football. Wonder if they were always a lefty though. Or if they're just adjusting to their new form. Well, actually, I wonder what kind of cognizance it would have at all. If any.
Come on, come on!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Okay, he actually hurts a lot. So I'm not going to take the ammos.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
I'll invoke the curse.
All personnel
But I will take the healing things.
deactivated
I don't want to use them.
and releasing all locks.
But in case I'm just as bad as I seem to be, they'll be useful.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Why do I have to open these?
immediately.
It's not like you randomize it.
And releasing all
Just the one green herb.
This is Brad. I'm running out of...
Shut up, Brad.
all personnel must evacuate
Yep.
deactivating and releasing all locks.
Oh yeah.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
I'm sure that that's somewhere else on a different difficulty.
Deactivating
Because that's just too weird.
all locks.
Because this is like the most useless of puzzles.
3 minutes to detonate.
Are you sure you don't want to go and take my fuse kit and put it in the manor behind the statue that pops up the blades, and the only way I can get it to work is if I activate the trap, leave it activated, do a combat roll before the doors manage to shut on me, and go all the way around, because now everything's locked forever and always. I'm gonna eat this for luck. No shoot Barry. You let him go. Hey. I will shoot you in the dick as many times as necessary. That hurts. You know what? I'm already here, so let's just reload.
Jill, use it!
Oh,
Kill it, whatever it is!
okay. You give me rockets with this rocket launcher? Flonk. He just stood there and took it. He wasn't scared. Alright. Let's not act like he did anything here, Jill. Please? Honestly, you changed from green to blue. Resident Evil. Had a weird dichotomy with this thing. So I managed to have it both be maybe a little bit too easy on me, and yet insanely difficult at the exact same time. I don't think I'm gonna go through Chris's thing because that would just be, well, it would basically just be the same puzzles, but it's just puzzles and trying not to get grabbed by things. Chris has his own story here, but why? Is that the guy that I accidentally let die by snakebite getting chomped on by a shark? There you go. I don't know. The puzzle aspect had made it kinda...
Jill, you did a fine job.
No, I did not. We were in that house for one night, right? Well, it actually took me 11.5 hours. I saved 44 times. I used 24 healing items. I killed 103 things. And I shot 302 rounds. God, that's embarrassing. If I had any idea what the hell I was doing, though, it wouldn't be so bad. I can't dodge for shit. Things will latch onto me and then I die. Got a closet key. Gosh, it's been unlocked and changed in the dressing room. That's the painting room. Is that what the closet key does? Lets me see behind the painting? I'm never gonna do that. No. Oh, this is save. Not load. Okay. I didn't hate it. It wasn't a bad game by any sense of the things, and if you're just sitting there and you want to play a puzzle thing while also being worried about getting got by something, then yeah, this fits the thing really well. Every now and then, something like the spiders would arrive and then I'd go, eh, spooky. But that's just because I'm a wimp. The remakes came out not that long ago for 2 and 3. I think I'll probably give those a shot at some point. Probably in the not too far future. Just because. But I don't actually think that I'm going to find something else to do for an hour and a half to fill up my stream time. Sorry. Because I don't really have anything ready at the moment, and I don't want to start something, because I know I've been asked to do specific things, and if I start something else, I'll be inclined to do what I start instead of that and that. It'd be a mess. So for the sake of it, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks everybody for bearing with me as I wandered lost and confused through the Spencer Manor. And until next time, be seeing ya.